About the money, biblical wisdom about finances, the bridge. About the money, biblical wisdom about finances, the bridge sounds like the title of a book or a seminar series aimed at exploring financial principles and practices through the lens of biblical teachings. It suggests that the material would likely focus on integrating financial wisdom with spiritual principles found in the Bible. Here's a possible outline or summary of what such a book or seminar might cover. Introduction to Financial Stewardship. Financial stewardship is a concept deeply rooted in various religious and philosophical traditions, emphasizing the responsible management of resources entrusted to individuals by a higher power. In the context of biblical wisdom about finances, stewardship goes beyond mere budgeting and investing. It encompasses a worldview that acknowledges God as the ultimate owner of all wealth and positions humans as caretakers or stewards of these resources. At its core, financial stewardship involves recognizing that our material possessions, talents, and opportunities are gifts from God, to be used wisely and for the greater good. This perspective challenges the conventional notion of ownership, encouraging individuals to view themselves as temporary custodians rather than absolute proprietors of wealth. In the Bible, stewardship principles are woven throughout various teachings and parables, highlighting the importance of accountability, integrity, and generosity in managing resources. For instance, the parable of the talents, Matthew 25 verses 14 to 30, illustrates the expectation for faithful stewardship and investment of God-given resources, with rewards granted to those who use them wisely. Financial stewardship extends beyond personal finances to encompass broader societal issues such as economic justice, poverty alleviation, and sustainable development. It calls for a holistic approach to wealth management that considers not only individual prosperity, but also the well-being of others and the planet. Throughout this exploration of financial stewardship, we will delve into both timeless biblical principles and practical insights to guide us in our journey towards financial well-being and spiritual fulfillment. By aligning our financial decisions with the values of stewardship and generosity, we can cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and make a positive impact on the world around us. Understanding biblical principles. Biblical principles provide timeless wisdom and guidance for navigating various aspects of life, including finances. In exploring biblical wisdom about finances, it's essential to delve into specific teachings and passages that offer insights into money management, stewardship, and generosity. Stewardship of resources. The concept of stewardship is central to biblical teachings about finances. Scriptures such as Psalm 24 verse 1 affirm that the earth is the Lord's, and everything in it, the world, and all who live in it. This principle emphasizes that all material possessions ultimately belong to God, and humans are entrusted with managing these resources responsibly. Work and diligence. Proverbs 10 verse 4 states, "Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth." Biblical wisdom emphasizes the value of hard work, diligence, and responsible labor as key factors in achieving financial stability and success. Avoiding debt. Proverbs 22 verse 7 warns, "The borrower is slave to the lender." This verse underscores the dangers of excessive debt and encourages prudence in financial decision-making, advocating for living within one's means and avoiding unnecessary borrowing. Generosity and giving. Biblical teachings emphasize the importance of generosity and giving. 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7 advises, "Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver." This principle encourages individuals to give willingly and generously, recognizing that acts of generosity not only benefit others but also align with God's purposes. Planning and saving. Proverbs 21 verse 5 states, "The plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty." This principle highlights the importance of prudent planning, budgeting, and saving for the future. Biblical wisdom encourages foresight and careful consideration of long-term financial goals. Contentment and avoiding greed. Hebrews 13 verse 5 reminds believers to keep your lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have. This principle cautions against the pitfalls of greed and materialism, urging individuals to find contentment in God rather than in wealth or possessions. By understanding and applying these biblical principles to our financial lives, we can cultivate wise stewardship, pursue financial integrity, and experience the blessings of generosity and contentment. Biblical wisdom provides a solid foundation for making sound financial decisions that honor God and contribute to the flourishing of individuals and communities. Practical applications. Applying biblical principles to everyday financial decisions requires intentionality and discipline. Here are some practical applications of biblical wisdom about finances. Budgeting. Create a monthly budget that reflects your income, expenses, and financial goals. Allocate resources wisely, prioritizing essentials such as food, housing, and utilities, while also setting aside funds for savings, debt repayment, and charitable giving. Saving and investing. Develop a habit of saving a portion of your income regularly. Consider setting up an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses and long-term savings for goals such as retirement or education. Invest prudently, seeking opportunities that align with biblical principles and avoiding speculative or unethical investments. Debt management. Take proactive steps to manage and reduce debt. Avoid accumulating high-interest debt whenever possible and prioritize paying off existing debts systematically, starting with those with the highest interest rates. Seek guidance and support if struggling with debt, and consider strategies such as debt consolidation or negotiation with creditors. Generosity and giving. Cultivate a spirit of generosity and cheerful giving. Set aside a portion of your income for charitable contributions to support causes that align with your values and priorities. Practice generosity not only through financial donations, but also through acts of kindness, service, and hospitality towards others. Contentment and gratitude. Foster a mindset of contentment and gratitude for what you have. Avoid comparing yourself to others or succumbing to the pressure of consumerism. Instead, focus on appreciating the blessings in your life and finding fulfillment in non-material sources such as relationships, experiences, and spiritual growth. Financial planning for the future. Develop a long-term financial plan that aligns with your values and goals. Consider factors such as retirement planning, estate planning, and risk management to ensure financial security and provide for your loved ones. Review and adjust your financial plan regularly as circumstances change. Seeking wise counsel. Recognize the importance of seeking wise counsel and guidance in financial matters. Consult with trusted mentors, financial advisors, or members of your faith community who can offer sound advice and support based on biblical principles and practical expertise. By applying these practical principles to your financial life, you can honor God with your resources, experience greater financial peace and stability, and make a positive impact on the world around you. Remember that financial stewardship is a journey that requires ongoing learning, reflection, and growth. Dealing with challenges. Navigating financial challenges can be daunting, but drawing on biblical principles can provide strength, wisdom, and resilience. Here are some ways to apply biblical wisdom when facing financial difficulties. Trust in God's provision. In times of financial hardship, lean on your faith and trust in God's provision. Remember Matthew 6 verses 25 to 34, where Jesus teaches about God's care for his creation and encourages his followers not to worry about material needs, but to seek first God's kingdom and righteousness. Prayer and seeking guidance. Turn to prayer for guidance and clarity during challenging times. Seek God's wisdom and direction as you make decisions about managing your finances, seeking employment opportunities, or addressing financial setbacks. Community and support. Don't hesitate to reach out to your faith community or trusted friends and family for support. Share your struggles openly and honestly, and allow others to come alongside you with encouragement, practical assistance, and prayer. Stewardship in adversity. Even in difficult circumstances, continue to practice stewardship and wise financial management. Look for opportunities to reduce expenses, increase income through alternative means such as freelance work or part-time employment, and prioritize essential needs over wants. Perseverance and patience. Remember that financial challenges are often temporary, and perseverance is key to overcoming them. Stay focused on your long-term goals and trust that God will provide for your needs in His timing. Seeking contentment. Cultivate contentment and gratitude in the midst of financial struggles. Focus on appreciating the blessings you have rather than dwelling on what you lack. Remember Philippians 4 verses 12 to 13, where the Apostle Paul speaks of learning to be content in every situation through Christ who strengthens him. Seeking professional help. If necessary, Seek professional assistance from financial advisors, counselors, or social services organizations. Don't hesitate to ask for help when needed, as seeking assistance is a sign of wisdom and strength rather than weakness. Learning from trials. View financial challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Reflect on what you can learn from your experiences, how you can strengthen your financial resilience, and how you can use your experiences to help others facing similar difficulties. By applying biblical principles and relying on God's guidance, you can navigate financial challenges with faith, perseverance, and hope. Remember that you are not alone in your struggles, and God is faithful to provide for His children in every circumstance. Building a financially healthy community. Creating a financially healthy community involves fostering an environment where individuals support one another in achieving financial well-being and where shared values of stewardship, generosity, and economic justice are upheld. Here are some ways to build such a community. Education and empowerment. Offer financial literacy programs, workshops, and resources to empower community members with the knowledge and skills needed to make informed financial decisions. Provide guidance on budgeting, saving, investing, debt management, and other key financial topics. Stewardship mentality. Encourage a stewardship mentality within the community, emphasizing the importance of responsible management and utilization of resources. Teach individuals to view their finances as gifts from God to be used wisely for His purposes, rather than for personal gain alone. Mutual support and accountability. Foster a culture of mutual support and accountability where community members encourage and challenge one another to make sound financial choices. Establish small groups or accountability partnerships where individuals can share their financial goals, struggles, and progress. Generosity and sharing. Promote a spirit of generosity and sharing within the community. Encourage members to give back to the community through charitable donations, volunteer work, or other acts of kindness. Create opportunities for collective giving and service projects that benefit those in need. Resource sharing and collaboration. Facilitate resource sharing and collaboration among community members. Encourage the exchange of skills, tools, and resources to help individuals meet their financial goals more effectively. Create networks or platforms where members can share job opportunities, business ideas, or financial advice. Advocacy for economic justice. Advocate for economic justice and equity within the community and beyond. Raise awareness about systemic issues such as poverty, inequality, and financial exclusion, and work towards solutions that promote fairness, dignity, and opportunity for all. Financially inclusive practices. Ensure that community practices and policies are inclusive and accessible to all members, regardless of their socioeconomic status. Offer support and accommodations for those facing financial challenges, such as low-income individuals or families experiencing hardship. Celebrating financial milestones. Celebrate financial milestones and achievements within the community. Recognize and affirm individuals who demonstrate good stewardship, overcome financial obstacles, or contribute to the financial well-being of others. By implementing these strategies, communities can create an environment where financial health and well-being are prioritized, and where individuals are supported in their journey towards greater financial stability, resilience, and generosity. Building a financially healthy community requires collective effort, commitment, and a shared vision of promoting holistic flourishing for all members. Overall, about the money, biblical wisdom about finances, The Bridge, would likely aim to provide readers or participants with a holistic approach to managing money that integrates spiritual values with practical financial principles.